Hello, my name is Nicole Schaub and this is my final project. If things continue on their current trajectory, all of us will be living in a multicultural world. To some extent, some of us already are. With the advent of the internet connecting parts of the developed world, it's easier than ever to speak to someone who is living in a completely different world than you are. But how do we live in a multicultural world? If one wants to live in a multicultural world, it would be imperative to learn how to either blend or frame switch, depending on how vital someone feels their culture is. Blending would be allowing your culture to mix and merge with the culture around you. This can take some time if your culture is very different from the one you are joining. Frame switching, on the other hand, is when you create two different versions of yourself to interact with various aspects of the multicultural society. Sometimes you will act like an American when that would benefit your scenario. Other times, you would act more like someone raised in Vietnam. This would preserve some aspects of your cultural upbringing that might be lost through blending. Both blending and frame switching are valid approaches. A real multicultural society would destroy the idea that someone would have their identity denied just because this person doesn't act like our stereotyped version of them. A person who wants to live in a multicultural world should accept the idea that there are people who live within different cultures and they are just as varied as the ones that live within our culture. The inverse of identity denial is stereotype threat, which is caused by stereotyping as well. This is when people are told they are stupid just because that is the stereotype about their race or ethnicity. It can be hard to overcome stereotypes about people because the only way to do that is to interact with that group with an open mind. It is imperative that children are taught to do this if we are going to survive in a multicultural society. A multicultural world is not going to be possible without inspiring people to self-improve, to overcome biases, and to learn to change aspects of themselves for the better. And to do that, it may require unique approaches to every single person. Some of them will not listen, and some of them might, but the most important thing we can do is try.